Welcome back to Daco, your cozy corner of inspiration for home gardening magic. If you love dreamy outdoor spaces filled with personality, nostalgia, and sustainable charm, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into whimsical vintage garden ideas to help you transform your small outdoor space into a summer sanctuary, using upcycled and eco-friendly elements. Recycling Symbol Cherry Blossom. Whether you have a tiny patio, a snug balcony, or a petite backyard, these ideas will help you make the most of every inch, with timeless vintage character and bursts of seasonal beauty. Get ready for plenty of creative reuse, antique treasures, and summer charm. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and drop a comment sharing which idea you loved most or what you plan to upcycle in your own garden. Let's get into it. Old wooden ladders make charming, vertical plant stands. Prop one against a wall or fence, and layer pots, trailing vines, and decorative items on each rung. It's a brilliant way to save space while adding vertical interest. Look for worn, chipped paint finishes to enhance that whimsical vintage feel. Don't worry about perfection, the more weathered, the better. Add terracotta pots, small bird cages, or even enamel teacups with succulents. Secure the ladder for safety, especially in windy spots, and consider painting it in a soft pastel for a pop of color. It's both decorative and functional, perfect for small gardens craving character. Repurpose old drawers into quirky planters. Whether they come from a vintage dresser or are mismatched flea market finds, these drawers can be stacked, hung, or placed directly on the ground. Line the bottoms with landscaping fabric and add drainage holes if needed. Fill them with vibrant annuals, herbs, or trailing ivy for a romantic cottage look. For extra flair, keep the original handles and hardware. Or, mix and match knobs for a funky patchwork effect. Bonus: this is a great way to recycle old furniture that's too damaged to use indoors. Turn vintage teacups and saucers into the cutest mini herb garden. Perfect for balconies or small patios, these make adorable countertop or shelf planters. Drill a small hole in the bottom for drainage or layer with pebbles before adding soil. Mint, thyme, and basil all work well in these dainty containers. Display them on a tiered dessert tray or an old crate for a quaint afternoon tea vibe. It's the little details that make a garden feel personal and story-filled. Wooden crates are a gardener's best friend when it comes to upcycling. Stack them to create modular shelving, or mount them directly onto fences or walls. Use them to hold pots, tools, candles, or trailing flowers. For added charm, mix crate sizes and paint them soft greens, blues, or whites for that shabby chic touch. Crates are perfect for small spaces since they add storage and style at the same time. Plus, they're super budget-friendly and easy to move around as your garden evolves. Gather mismatched vintage chairs, benches, or small tables and create a cozy garden nook. Flea markets and garage sales are treasure troves for these finds. Don't worry if the paint's chipped or the pieces don't match, that's part of the charm. Layer with pillows, throws, or lace tablecloths to cozy it up. This works especially well in corners or awkward spots in small yards. Add a few potted plants nearby, and suddenly you've got your own secret garden retreat. Old metal colanders make excellent hanging baskets with built-in drainage. Add chains or macrame hangers, line with moss or coconut liner, and fill with blooms. You can find vintage colanders in fun colors, mint, red, or enamel white, that add instant cottagecore charm. They work great for trailing plants like lobelia or nasturtiums. Hang a few at different heights to create visual interest. Bonus: they're perfect for balconies where floor space is limited but the air space is yours to fill. A well-placed vintage mirror can make your small garden feel twice as big. Look for old mirrors with ornate frames, and hang them on fences or walls to reflect greenery. This trick adds depth and gives the illusion of extra space. It also enhances the light in shady corners, making your outdoor space feel brighter and more inviting. For safety, use shatterproof mirror acrylic or ensure the mirror is secured tightly. Surround it with climbing vines or fairy lights for that magical garden atmosphere. Reclaimed window frames add nostalgic charm when mounted on fences or used as backdrops for planters. You don't even need the glass, just the frame will do. Paint or distress the frame, then hang it where you'd like to add a touch of rustic whimsy. Attach small hanging jars or plant hooks for even more functionality. Frames can also serve as mini trellises for lightweight climbers like sweet peas or morning glories. It's a storybook look that turns a plain wall into a poetic focal point. Turn an old bicycle into a show-stopping garden piece. Place baskets or crates on the front and back, and fill them with a cascade of flowers. Choose a pastel or rusted bike for extra charm. Lean it against a fence or trellis and let nature take over. It will look more magical as vines and blooms grow around it. This works beautifully in corners or next to pathways. It's not just decor, it's a whimsical invitation to slow down and daydream. Don't toss those empty soup cans. Turn them into lanterns by punching patterns into the sides with a nail and hammer. Add a tea light, and voila, a glowing garden light. Paint the cans in soft, summer tones or leave them rustic for an industrial cottage vibe. You can hang them from branches, hooks, or pergolas for instant ambience. They're perfect for warm summer nights and use materials you probably already have. This is also a fun upcycling project for kids or weekend DIY sessions. Repurpose a metal or wooden toolbox into a rustic mini garden. These compact containers are great for herbs, succulents, or seasonal color spots. Add drainage holes, fill with soil, and layer in your plants. The handle makes it portable, so you can move it around your space with the changing light. Label it with a chalkboard tag or hand-painted sign for a personalized touch. It's both practical and full of farmhouse flair. Enamelware bowls, pitchers, and basins are often easy to find at thrift shops and perfect for garden use. Their nostalgic look adds softness and charm. Use a large basin as a water bowl for birds or a mini pond with floating blooms. Small pitchers can hold fresh-cut flowers or trailing vines. Group them together in threes for a collected look on shelves or tables. Mix whites with pastel blues or florals for that quintessential vintage garden aesthetic. Hang old garden tools as wall art or use them functionally in clever ways. A rake head becomes a great hook rack for tools or mugs. Display weathered shovels, hoes, or shears in a vertical arrangement as a nod to gardening history. It's both decorative and respectful of the craft. You can even use smaller tools as plant markers by painting the handles and labeling them. It's vintage, useful, and totally unique. Old iron gates or headboards make stunning vertical trellises. They're easy to find and repurpose, and instantly bring that romantic English garden touch. Use them behind planters or raised beds to support climbing roses, clematis, or sweet peas. Their structure gives small spaces a sense of height and drama. Don't repaint them too much, the patina adds authenticity and depth. Let the rust show through a little for a lived-in feel. Create fun directional signs using reclaimed wood and hand-painted arrows. Point them toward Fairy Hollow, Mint Lane, or Secret Tea Spot. Stick the post into a planter or corner and surround it with flowers. It adds personality and storytelling to your garden. Let your imagination go wild, the more whimsical, the better. Kids love it too, and it's a great way to involve the whole family. Vintage-style birdhouses bring charm and encourage feathered friends to visit. Use old teapots, wooden cigar boxes, or tin cookie tins to create unique bird dwellings. Hang them in sheltered spots and decorate with paint, moss, or even broken china pieces. Each one can tell a little story. You're not just decorating, you're building a tiny habitat. And in small gardens, every little creature counts. Thank you so much for joining us today on Daco. We hope these whimsical, vintage garden ideas have inspired you to see your small outdoor space in a whole new light. Herb sparkles. Remember, upcycling is not just about being eco-friendly, it's about storytelling, creativity, and giving forgotten items a new life under the summer sun. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Let us know your favorite idea or share your own vintage garden creation. Until next time, happy gardening. Cherry Blossom.